Oh my fucking god! Mother. No, I should have fucking hell. OBS, I fucking hate you. God fucking damn it. Fuck you, OBS. Fuck you. Motherfucking piece of fucking shit. Go fuck yourself, motherfucker. Hello, everyone. Hello. Sorry about that. Fucking hell. Even if I double check. Oh, it says, alright, we're in the right page. Nope. Nope, exactly. This is the right page that you're supposed to be on. Fuck you, OBS. Fuck you. Fuck you so much. Fuck you, OBS. Motherfucker. Hi, Prover. I was in the middle of watching this, so basically, Super Mario 64 co-op achievements with. So he's using retro achievements, which basically adds achievements to all retro games that came out before the Xbox 360. Hi, Prover. Hi. Yes, I see you, Prover. You don't need to spam hi all the time.
Back around with the awkward controls and camera and hope that we can hit some more coins on the way back down to the floating island. One important thing I have to mention with these time trials, it also includes the time it takes to pick up the star at the end of the run. Otherwise, the achievement will not pop. If the star isn't included within the time limit, we fail. One of our runs ended up with 99 coins grabbed just before we hit 2 minutes. Here is the run where we finally got the achievement, and getting to this point took us an hour and 14 minutes worth of practicing the level. We would grab the coins from the bricks and under the bridge. Matt would defeat as many bombs as he could while I steal the shell from the Koopa. By taking out the Koopa, we get a blue coin, and some regular coins for taking out the Goombas. I then take the shell up the mountain while grabbing some red coins, and Matt grabs the rest of the red coins and regular coins on the ground. Once I had all the lines of coins from up the mountain, I would cannon over to the floating island to grab as many coins as possible in the sky. We got to 94 coins, and Matt still had a circle of coins to grab in order to pop the star and the achievement Coin Rush in Bob on Battlefield. Bob on Battlefield goes into the annoying section of the tier list. With it being our first time trial and having to learn routes and perfecting our movements for the first time, as well as the frustrating flying section, we think it belongs right here. And what's scary is that there are 14 other time trials to do throughout the playthrough. After 2 awful achievements,
Try to make a Twitch account. Oh, alright.
Stars for now. Using the new power caps, we wrapped up some stars.
How you been?
On from before. In Big Boo's haunt, by grabbing the vanish cap and doing the wall kick, we can now enter into this Boo picture to grab the star. In Whomp's fortress, we can blast into this wall to reveal a star. I enjoyed getting this star, as back in the day I would watch a lot of Mario speedruns, but I never understood the term cannonless, where they would use a strat to get the star without blasting the wall. So it was cool to finally understand that. Back into Lethal Lava Land, we can now head into the volcano in the center of the level. By making our way up, we find the next star, and we can see another star in the background. To get that star, we have to take a very slow platform all the way up inside of the volcano, and the amount of times we accidentally fell here was embarrassing, but we finally managed to grab it. By finding a new star door, it takes us to our next level, 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚 Cave. But before jumping into the level, we grab an extra star from our good friend Toad. By making our way through 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚 Cave, we come to a dinosaur swimming in the water. This is Dory, and by standing on its back, we can direct it where to go by looking in that direction. If we ground pound its back, it will lower its head, and here we had a problem. There is a star in the center that we need to reach, but for some reason, Dory would not put its head back up. So after some messing around, we took it as close to the center as possible, and Matt somehow managed to jump up and grab the star. Next was the 8 red coins. We had 2 platforms to use, one that moved on its own, and one that had to be controlled using the arrows. The most frustrating part of this was a random bat that kept knocking us all the way back down, but in the end, we managed to grab the star. Heading back to Dory's area, I ground pounded into the water to hit this switch, which takes
Actually,
us to an area
interesting.
with a star. I'm pretty sure this isn't how you're supposed to do it, because on our next visit, we get Dory to take us over to this door, which reveals the next power-up, the metal cap. Using the metal cap, we can now walk underwater, and we also get another star for collecting the 8 red coins in this course. Jumping back in, we have to enter into this toxic maze. With the metal cap now unlocked, we can breathe in the maze and explore the area. By jumping up here, it takes us to the next star. By going through the maze again and finding another exit, we can climb on over to grab the other star. The final star in this level for now, we accidentally found when I ended up dying and flying around as a bubble. It was above where the flying rocks were coming from. After dying a few times to the rocks, we found a part where we can wall kick up and grab the star. Now that we had the metal cap unlocked, we can head back to 𝐻𝙬 to get this star by walking through the jet stream. We find another big star door and head inside through a portal that leads to the level 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙖𝙀𝙀. While exploring the level, we grab our next achievement. Right next to each other are two different power-ups, the metal cap and the vanish cap. By activating them both at the same time, we pop the achievement power-up combo for having two different power-up caps on both players at the same time. By pressing this switch and taking some bricks up to the submarine, we grab the first star of 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀. When we return to the castle, a hole has now appeared, and by entering, we find ourselves in the next Bowser course. While making our way through, we grab the 8 red coins. The place was filled with lava and tricky jumps, but we managed to find all of them, grab the star, and take on Bowser for the second time. Even with all our practice so far, it still took us a long time to throw Bowser into the bombs. We defeated him and grabbed the key to the next area of the castle. Before heading there, let's wrap up what we can in 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀. We have another chess puzzle for a star. By making our way above the submarine, we find a bunch of poles that we can jump on and travel around. By being careful, we can grab all 8 of the red coins for the next star. Matt then grabbed the vanish cap and grabbed this star by walking through the barrier. Then, by grabbing the metal cap, we got this star in the jet stream. By swimming through these 5 rings behind the manta ray, the next star revealed itself, and for now, 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀 is finished. So, let's tackle the next time trial achievement at 𝙂𝙚 Fortress. For this time trial, we need to collect the 100 coins in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Me and Matt did our usual thing. We checked out the whole level first to figure out where the best routes are going to be. Luckily, 𝙂𝙚 Fortress has a lot of enemies that drop blue coins, lots of gold coins in small areas, and a blue coin switch. The hardest part of the level is navigating it, as a lot of the coins are in awkward places like the moving platforms or places that require some practice jumps to get the speed needed. After dying quite a few times
Speedruns.
this run, while
Speedruns always interest me. Like, I can't fathom trying to finish a game within, what, 2 minutes?
Matt heads up top, I grab the first blue coin from a piranha plant. I
Ooh,
grab a ring
different.
of coins, and Matt has grabbed a couple of coins plus a red coin. By putting on the metal cap, Matt can now easily defeat the 2 piranha plants up top, while I grab a bunch of coins on the bottom. The blue coin switch puts us on a total of 85 coins, and after a few extra enemies, I perform this jump to grab the last few coins to pop the achievement Coin Rush in 𝙂𝙚 Fortress. Altogether, it only took us 7.5 minutes to learn this time trial, so it's our first level to go into the easy tier. It just about misses out on the fun tier due to the falling off the stage, but it's a nice break after the Bob on Battlefield level.
Yeah.
After how well that went, let's jump into another time trial, 𝙬𝙬𝙧𝙀. This one has to be done in 1 minute and 40 seconds. We panicked when we heard how fast it needed to be, because swimming in this game is slow as balls. But to be honest,
Exactly.
this level doesn't have a ton of coins to grab, so after exploring the whole level, this is the run we had to pop the achievement. By splitting up, Matt can grab this box for 3 coins. He then heads into the water while I go off to the right hand side to grab a red coin. Matt grabs a ring of coins, and then I grab a ton of coins by turning on the switch to get over to the ship. I then grab the 3 red coins on the ship while Matt gets the rest of the underwater coins and heads into the cavern where he can find a blue coin switch. After grabbing 89 coins, I go for the last red one, and Matt grabs a line of gold coins and finishes off the time trial by taking out a single Goomba, popping both the star and the achievement Coin Rush in 𝙬𝙬𝙧𝙀.
Well, I've been trying to I scored a Samsung phone for just $70. Someone's doing a garage sale, so like, yeah, let me just get that. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's here we go. I want to try to. Does anyone? Because I don't have like an adapter, an official adapter to use. I want to see.
Hi guys, in today's video I will show you how to install custom ROM on any Samsung device. Hi guys, in today's video I will show you how to install Hi guys, in today's video I will
What's
show you
this?
Next, we need to
which has verified, but yeah.
download Arden. Arden is a reliable and powerful tool for flashing firmware and custom recoveries. With these two files ready, the next step is to download the TWRP recovery. Since I'm using Samsung S23 for this video, so I'll search for TWRP specifically for S23. Head over to download platform tool, which is nothing but a command line tool to run ADV and fastboot commands.
Yeah.
Platform tool, which is nothing but a command line tool to run ADV and fastboot commands.
Okay, hold on. Let me. There were CK. SDK platform tools. Okay. Real quick. SDK platform tools. Oh, so this is it. Yeah, I've been trying to install Lineage OS onto this phone. Oh. Releases. Okay, there's nothing to do. Fucking hell. You know, when you think something is simple, I like Hatsune Miku. Me too, I like Hatsune Miku too.
A command line tool to run ADV and fastboot commands.
Just to keep. Change tools. Developer.android. On developer.android.com/tool/release. Tool/release.
Platform tool is not downloading. Now let me show you how you can download custom ROM for your Samsung device. So I'm going to search. ROM is also downloaded. It's time to flash TWRP first. So let's move to the full screen. Guys, I assume your device bootloader is unlocked. If yes, let's boot the device into the
The fame. Fame! Hi, Fame! How are you? How you been? Need a zip. Need a zip. Alright.
download mode. To do this, connect your phone with the PC and restart it. As soon as Samsung logo disappears, quickly press and hold both volume up and volume down buttons simultaneously until you see a blue screen. Once you see the blue screen, press the volume up button once and your device will boot into the download mode.
Hold on, real quick. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Keeping myself up again. Why are you keeping yourself up again? Fame, I thought I told you to go to sleep. Oh, my fingers fucking slipped. Restart again. And then ba-da-ba-ba.
Volume up and volume down buttons simultaneously.
Fucking hell. Hold on. Oh, this is a lot harder than it looks. I'm gonna.
Until you see a blue screen. Once you see the blue screen, press the volume up button once and your device will boot into the download mode. Guys, when your device is properly connected with the PC, you should see added message in Odin. Next, click on the option tab and here uncheck this auto reboot. option. Guys, when you press the volume up button once and you
You see.
device will boot into the download mode. Guys, when your device is properly connected with the PC, you should see added message.
Okay. Oh, put in. God damn it! Put in 3. Really? It. I just stamped it. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. You're cute. You know, that video completely forgot to tell me, oh, you need to download Odin 3. Oh, what did they have? AP. Okay. And then.
In Odin. Next, click on the option tab and here uncheck this auto reboot.
And then. Oh my fucking hell.
Option. Once that's done, click on start button to flash TWRP. The process will take around 10 to 15 seconds. So wait for it. So as you can see, pass message in Odin, which means flashing is successful. Now don't try to reboot the device yet.
Hold on. Does he have anything?
Seconds. So start button and here uncheck this auto process will take around 10 to 15 seconds. So wait for it.
I scored. So, Fame, I scored a phone for about $50. So, yeah. That's why I'm doing this.
So as you can see, pass message in Odin, which means flashing is successful. Now don't try to reboot the device.
Okay. I believe I should.
yet.
Fucking hell. Oh, then. Also, I've been trying to do this for over a day. I think I missed something.
Instead, we need to boot the device into the recovery mode. A button once and your device will boot. See added message in Odin. Next, click on the option tab and here uncheck. The process will take around 10 to 15 seconds. So wait for it.
Okay. Okay, where's the actual, like... demo, yes. Okay, what the fuck? That's reliant on... Yeah.
You should put into the download mode. Guys, when your device is properly connected with the PC, you should see added message.
Oh, fucking hell, what the fuck? Okay, I'm confused about this.
Says in Arden.
I need to close the door real quick. Ah, there we go. There.
Next, click on the option tab and here uncheck this auto reboot option. Once that's done, click on
Ew, okay.
in this page you will see all the available custom ROM for the device. As you can see, this is Android 15 ROM based on one UI. Available custom ROM for the device. As you can see, this is Android 15 ROM based on one UI. And this is Rising OS. Guys, you can download any ROM you want. Now I'm going to download CRDroid ROM based on Android 15. Now search for a download button and download it into your PC.
I am lost. I am immediately lost. I'm trying to. Okay, so it's gonna be. Is he using? Let's see. Gonna be. Alright, so gonna be 68 forms from C drawer. Because I'm looking at the row /C/row/C. Dash beta. Official. Also, thank you for lurking. Unofficial DM1 you. SM. S911X. Dot 470 1230. I need to follow by C drawer. CR drawer. Alright, and it's gonna do
Guys, this is important for Indian user. If you are a GeoSIM user, make sure to download One UI based ROM. Otherwise, VoLTE might not work for your Samsung device.
I think it's missing. I think yeah, it's missing. It's actually missing. What the fuck? Come on. No, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT at this point. I have to ask ChatGPT at this point because this is getting too obscure. Keeps on keeps. I mean, for Calyx. Oh, I forgot Calyx always exists. Let's get EOS. Ah, fuck you. Hold on, I have to do this on floor. Motherfucker. Are you fucking serious? Hold on. May have to use Zen. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Navigation. Oh. Ah, I see what's going on. So, it's because ad blockers. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. I fucking hate you. I actually have to install Opera to do this bullshit. What the fuck? Motherfucker. You president supported. Fuck you. Browse not supported. Fuck you. Just fuck you. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. What? The actual installer crashed. For Opera. Why why we have to thing is my fucking hell. Floor I might have to do Brave browser. Brave is the only Chromium based browser that actually ever put respect to privacy. I fucking hate I'm doing this. I had to download another fucking browser in order to install something. What the fuck? I swear, developers hate Firefox. Developers hate Firefox. Ew, lion. Ew, ew. I actually have to restart my phone. Also, what the fuck? What the fuck is the bullshit? Yeah, fucking hell. All this.
After another easy time trial, altogether, this only took us 12.5 minutes to learn. It doesn't go into the fun tier due to the swimming being slow, bumping into stuff underwater, and falling off the ledges going over the ship ruined a couple of our runs. With that, let's go back to back to back with 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚. Another fast time needed here. This one needs to be done in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Once you get used to it, 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚 might be the most fun level in the entire game. Most of this time trial came down to learning the slide. Only problem is by taking the slide first, you lose time with the star animation. So here's what we did. One of us would grab as many coins as we can in the first part of the level, while the other one waits at the chimney. That way we can start the slide as soon as enough coins have been collected by the other player. The slide has so many coins that this is the fastest way to go. The only problem is the slide itself. We had this run, where at the end, Matt had slid off and I was racing against the penguin with 90 coins in hand. All I had to do was grab the final line of coins and it would have been done. But I messed up trying to go around the penguin and killed the run. Here is the final run that got us the achievement. At the
Oh
start,
fuck.
I grabbed the red coin in the tree and waited at the chimney, while Matt takes out the spin drift and gets get some of the coins before sliding down the mountain. By the time he's at the bottom, we have a total of 32 coins, and I ground pounded into the chimney to start the slide. From here, the rest is pretty easy. As long as we take our time and don't fall off, we can grab so many coins. Matt falls off trying to avoid the penguin, but this time I managed to keep my cool and grab the star with 7 seconds left, popping the achievement Coin Rush in 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚. Like I said, this is the most fun level in the entire game, so it earns its place in the fun tier. Up next, we have the time trial in 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙬𝙀. Remember, me and Matt have already spent so much time learning this level because of the hitless boss achievement from earlier on in the playthrough. So all we had to do is perfect the speed needed, as most of the coins come from taking out the boos. After about 12.5 minutes of practicing, here is the final run. Matt runs around the outside of the house to take out enemies, he grabs boxes, and gets to collect extra coins. Inside the house, I managed to pull off the wall jump first time to get on top and activate a blue switch box and take out a boo. I take out some of the haunted books for some blue coins, and Matt grabs a ton of gold coins from the golden boxes. All that's left is to collect the red coins, defeat the boos and the eyeballs, and after one final boo, the star and the achievement Coin Rush in 𝙂𝙂𝙣𝙬𝙀 is ours. This one still goes into the annoying category. It might have been easy right now, but it took all of the time from earlier on to learn the routes, the best way to defeat the enemies, and the dreaded wall jump. Still feeling confident, we wanted to do one more time trial before carrying on with the other levels and stars. And that's where we come to Shifting Sandlands, a level that's already caused us quite a few headaches. This one is terrible. We have quicksand, bob-ombs, shy guys, pokies, tornadoes, frustrating slide mechanics, the boxes that squash you, and so much more bullshit that this really stressed us out. I'd love to tell you guys that this one only took 10 to 15 minutes to do, but after 37 minutes of dying, failing, shouting at each other, watching speedruns to try and learn the best ways to go, and trying to pair this with getting coins on the outside and then heading into the pyramid, which, by the way, if you die inside the pyramid, you will always end up back inside unless you go into a completely different level, leave that level, and then go back to finally being on the outside of the pyramid again. For now, we decided to take a break from the time trials. We got some sleep and returned to the regular playthrough. So, our next level is Wet Dry World. The only thing I remembered about this level as a kid was that a star is locked in this area. But after wall jumping up, I realized that we needed to send the platforms down first. While I was checking that out, Matt just kept on moving through the level and found the first star hidden in this box. I sent one of the platforms down for Matt, but the timing at the top was way too fast and he fell back down. He got the star on his next attempt. By using these colourful diamonds, we can lower in height in the water of the whole level. By making the water rise all the way to the top, we can make our way across these arrow lifts. But just before getting to the star, we kept falling off, getting shocked, and set on fire. We eventually grabbed the star. For the next star, we needed to find 5 secrets around the level. There was this block that needed to be pushed, another block being pushed, a box that released a bunch of coins, a box above the star from before, and a box on this tower which when opened, popped the star for us to collect. Unlocking the cannons on this level allows us to explore a brand new area that looks like a small town. After draining the water here, we found all of the 8 red coins that were located in this one area for the star. Going back to this area, Matt used a vanish cap in order to grab the next star. Before heading into our next level, this toad gave us another star. And now it's time for our least favourite level of the whole game, Tiny Huge Island. This might be the most flaccid level of all time. Yeah, it's cute that going in and out of the pipes makes you either tiny or huge, but it just
Or something, yeah, it is. Or it is.
First star, we made our way to the top of the mountain. We then spent a solid 20 minutes trying to figure out the next star, and we took this time to explore the level. I'm sorry to any die-hard Tiny Huge Island fans out there, but this level gives me massive unfinished vibes. After a bit while being huge, we ground pounded the top of the mountain to drain the water. Then, by coming back tiny, we can enter the small hole, which brings us to our final hitless boss achievement. For this one, we just need to defeat Wiggler without taking damage and without the same player hitting twice in a row. This hitless boss took us 30 seconds. Yeah, thankfully, after all the frustration with the bullies and the boos, the game was finally nice to us for once, and the Wiggler died super fast and popped the achievement Mario Bros vs Wiggler. Jumping back into the level, by becoming small and taking out these piranha plants, we can earn the next star. Up next, Cooper the Quick is back. This time we gotta race him down the mountain, and it's a pretty short race for the star. For 5 itty bitty secrets, while being big, me and Matt have to find 5 tiny locations, and after popping all of them, the star revealed itself on a tiny island miles away. By activating some bricks, we can make it over. The 8 red coins on this level are located underneath where the Wiggler boss was. By baby crawling to the entrance, we can grab all 8 coins inside to pop the star. Finally, we can leave Tiny Huge Island for the next level hidden behind this random ass wall, Snowman's Land. This time we have a Chili Billy to defeat. By letting all of our anger out from earlier on, we take him out in 3 hits to grab our first star. By heading upwards, we come towards a giant snowman head and a big penguin. By hiding behind the penguin, we can get past without getting blown away from the snowman's head. But because of the ice physics, I slightly went out of place behind the penguin and got blown away. On the next turn, I got past the penguin and Matt was begging me to just make it up with how frustrating this has been so far. But of course, like a dumbass, I ended up slipping on absolutely nothing and fell all the way back down into the
First.
After getting up, I ran forward without thinking and somehow ended up in this new area inside of an igloo. And I remember just screaming out of anger, "Where am I?" And we had to take a few minutes away from the game to just stop laughing. By exploring this area, we find our next star. Matt ended up losing his hat on his second try, but he finally got past the penguin, grabbing the star from the big snowman head. We found a star hidden in a massive ice block, so we set up some triple jumps to try and make it in there. We got pretty close a few times, and after a bit of practice, we landed inside to get the star. Here, we are supposed to jump on the Spindrift's head to get up, but while trying, we ended up taking all of them out. So, for the actual first time in this playthrough, we used the jump on each other's head mechanic to cheese our way up, grabbing a star out of this box. Heading back to the area and actually landing the jump on the Spindrift this time, we find a second box which contains a Koopa shell. And here is how we get the 8 red coins on this level. It's just a path to follow with a couple of the coins being over the ice, which is why we needed the shell in the first place. After wrapping up that star, it's time for the next level, Tall Tall Mountain. You will fall a lot on Tall Tall Mountain. Within the first 30 seconds, we have already fallen twice. Heading up the mountain to these mushrooms, we can grab the 8 red coins first. 4 were on these mushrooms, and then I had to head up this tiny course where I jumped up to grab the rest to pop the first star of the level. By getting right to the top of the mountain, we can grab the next star. Let's talk about the monkeys on this level for a second. They are so annoying. And they also steal your hat. I spent ages trying to get my hat back, so I totally missed Matt getting the next star, which ended up being on a random ass mushroom out in the distance. While exploring, I ended up dying and the bubble tried to take me towards Matt, but it got stuck, which was a happy accident as there's a star here. So, with a very well timed jump kick, I was able to grab it. Matt got damaged right at the end of the animation, which led to this moment which gave us a good laugh. Here we go! If you thought chasing the rabbit down was bad, you ain't seen anything yet. You see, I missed my hat, so I wanted it back from the monkey. And here is probably the worst Mario 64 gameplay you will ever witness. And I've even set it up for you to watch. No
Big
matter what
oofers.
me and Matt tried, we just couldn't get the hats back. Turns out, we are the real monkeys. Moving up the mountain, we can see a cage with a star inside, and there's also a star in the waterfall. By grabbing another monkey at the top of the mountain, he should get us to follow him to open up the cage. But no matter what we tried, he wouldn't move. Matt tried to get him to work for 5 minutes before I got bored of waiting and just went for the waterfall star. We then made our way back up to try and solve the problem. I grabbed the monkey, but it still seemed broken. Finally, it started the follow animation and we watched as the monkey jumped on the cage and oh no, well, at least we can get the star. Rest in peace, monkey. After grabbing another star from our good friend Toad, we can head into probably the most frustrating level of this entire playthrough. Tick-Tock Clock was not made for 2 players. This level gave us some headaches, especially when we get to the time trial later on. For now, let's grab some stars. Well, we could if we didn't keep falling all the time. Turns out, depending on when you go into the clock at the start of the level, it either slows or fully stops time, making it a little bit easier to navigate the level. But that doesn't mean it's not a bitch. This feels like a proper platformer level. Whereas every other level has had aspects of platforming, I feel like Tick-Tock Clock is the final boss. Our first star was found by getting the 8 red coins towards the start of the level. By stopping time, we were able to get up on these platforms to grab the star. I thought that we had improved at the game by now, but watching how slowly we get up these boxes is embarrassing. By finally making it up, we find another star. I ended up finding a very slow moving platform, and waiting on it paid off as it led to a star. Matt found another platform to grab this star that was hidden away. I feel like one of us is always dead on this level while getting the stars. Here, Matt avoided some obstacles to grab the next one. By moving up these platforms, the final star for now is inside this cage. The final level is Rainbow Ride. We still have 20 stars to go, with a bunch of super hard time trials to do for some achievements. And this level is going to be one of them. Riding on the carpet of Rainbow Ride takes forever, and if you stay off the carpet for too long, it will start to disappear. We failed a lot on this level. We found an area off to the side where we had to grab all 8 red coins. These red coins are actually a pain to grab, with tricky jumps and platforming needed in order to grab the star. After falling some more, we somehow managed to survive the carpet ride all the way up to a flying ship to grab the next star. We found a different obstacle course that led to 2 different stars. The first one was up high, and the second one required the use of a switch and some fast movement to get up and collect the star. By taking the carpet ride again, we can take another route into a big house, and right at the top is the next star. The final star for now required us to use the cannon on the ship to fly over to this small piece of land through a circular rainbow. By avoiding the enemy, I open up the box to grab it. Before taking on the final Bowser course, we find another secret level. Here, we have to use the wing caps to reach the 8 red coins scattered around. By using the cannons, we can get up to higher levels, and of course, after dying quite a few times, we finally grab them all to collect the star. Alright, now it's time for the final boss. Not Bowser. No, turns out the friggin' rabbit has a second star that you can get if you catch him again. It didn't take as long this time, but man, why is this the hardest thing in the game to do? Alright, now it's time for the final Bowser level, before we take on the rest of the time trials. We run up the longest staircase ever made to head into the course. The 8 red coins were fairly easy to find, except the final one. We searched for a solid 20 minutes before accidentally finding it underneath the stairs. We grabbed the star and got into the final Bowser fight of the playthrough. At this point, I feel like it's RNG if we throw Bowser the right way. It's so weird because it feels like there's some sort of delay when throwing him, and our brains just couldn't get the timing right for this. We spent ages trying to get him into the bombs, but finally, we had defeated Bowser, and the achievement, the adventure of the Mario Bros, popped. We now have 11 more stars to grab, but let's enjoy the final cutscene before heading back in. We end at the front of the castle, and Princess Peach appears in the sky. We thought this was going to be super awkward, because we knew someone was going to get a kiss for all the hard work. But who is it going to be?
And it's all thanks to you. Thank you both. We have to do something special for you.
We both got one. Let's go. She then said something that sounded like a threat.
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake. For both of you.
We took a quick break,
Oh,
the
no.
credits rolled, and now it's time for the last few time trials.
Sounds like a threat.
Let's do this. Up first is 𝙂𝙤𝙣𝙬𝙧 Cave. It's a pretty big level, so we have to collect 100 coins within 3 minutes for this one. There's a lot of enemies to defeat, the rocks to avoid. We have to head into the maze area and also work on collecting the red and blue coins where possible. On our first practice run, we only got 57 coins within 4 minutes. So, after about 17 minutes worth of running the level and working out the best routes, here is the final run. We start off by taking out the scuttlebug and split up. I head the way of the falling rocks to pick up what I can, and Matt heads down the corridors taking out more scuttlebugs. Matt then takes out the scuttlebugs in this area and grabs some extra coins before heading into the maze. By this point, I've grabbed what I can from my route, so I head back. Matt grabs a metal cap and activates the blue coin switch to put us on 76 coins so far. I work on getting the red coins while Matt takes out any extra enemies he can find, like the bats. With only 10 coins left, Matt finds a row of 5 more, takes out a couple more enemies, and I grab the final red coin to pop the 100 coins, star, and achievement, Coin Rush in 𝙂𝙤𝙣𝙬𝙧 Cave. Due to the sheer size of 𝙂𝙤𝙣𝙬𝙧 Cave, poison gas, falling rocks, having to sit on the conveyor belt while it slowly goes for the red coins, we both agreed to put 𝙂𝙤𝙣𝙬𝙧 Cave in the annoying section of the tier list. Up next is an old friend, Lethal Lava Land. And of course, this one has to be done in 1 minute and 20 seconds. This level will never give us a break. The worst thing about this level, apart from the lava, is the fact that there's not enough coins on the outside of the level. So at some point, we need to head inside the volcano for a few more coins. Some easy coins to grab are the red coins on the Bowser puzzle. And most of the coins we already knew thanks to the bully achievement from earlier on in the playthrough. There are rings of coins near the bullies, and after a while, we realize that we can use an item that we were banned from using earlier on. The Koopa Shell. With the Koopa Shell, we can now ride on top of the...
I went through all that on Brave Browser and only be told that my device is not compatible. Fuck.
lava. Inside the volcano are some quick coins to grab if we can just make our way up. The only problem is, we only have a little bit of time to grab them, as by the time we have everything from the outside of the volcano, it's already close to being over a minute for the run. On top of all that, if we run inside the volcano, we have to then backtrack to a different level to then reset back to the outside area, so each run took even longer. After an entire hour learning this level again, dealing with frustrating lava physics and enemies, here is the final run. We both ran forward to grab the Koopa shells. I take a very specific route to grab a ton of coins to end up at the Bowser puzzle. I only grabbed 7 of them though, not to activate the star animation. Meanwhile, Matt grabs what he can from the bullies. We grab the 5 coins from the eyeball and head into the volcano with 92 coins and 12 seconds to go. We grab the star with 20 milliseconds to go, popping the achievement Coin Rush in Lethal Lava Land. Of course, Lethal Lava Land is the first level to earn the Friendship Killer tier. Just everything about this level demanded complete perfection from 2 players at the same time, so the amount of trust you have to have in each other not to mess up is just too high. With this one, a single mess up and it's restart all over again. A well-earned spot, honestly. Thankfully, we never have to play this level ever again. Let's get another frustrating level finally done. Shifting Sandlands. If you guys remember, we've already spent a solid 37 minutes trying to learn this time trial, from grabbing as much from the outside of the pyramid before heading inside the pyramid to get what we can from in there. We have to finish this one in a total of 3 minutes. Plenty of time to do it, but very frustrating with all the quicksand and annoying enemies. Altogether, it took an hour and 6 minutes to have this insane run. Matt grabs the bouncing box at the start, which contains a bunch of coins, and I have to perform a jump to get up on this area to get a Koopa shell. Matt spends his time taking out as many enemies as possible, while I take the Koopa shell and 360 all the pokies around the level, getting a blue coin for each one. I'm also able to grab lines of coins while on the shell. Matt then grabs the wing cap in order to open up the top of the pyramid, with both of us hitting the pillars. Entering into the pyramid, I perform a long jump to end up on the very top of it, and Matt actually dies here, but it works out for the best, as he can get back up to me in order to grab more coins. Going to the very bottom, we have a blue coin switch to grab 15 more coins. With just 2 coins left to go and plenty of time, we take out some Goombas to grab the achievement Coin Rush in Shifting Sandlands. It becomes our second Friendship Killer tier. This one just became very frustrating because we have to keep taking breaks so we wouldn't end up getting too annoyed with it, and I really felt like we were on edge this entire time trial. Up next is 𝙂𝙖𝙧𝙖𝙀. We get 3 whole minutes here, which is just down to how slow the swimming can be. Apart from the swimming, this level is very spread out. There isn't many enemies, but the main part of the challenge came at the end of the run. We start out by diving in.
I'm gonna see what I can do here.
So custom room is also downloaded. It's time to flash TWRP first. So let's move to the full screen. Download custom room also. First we need to download platform tool, which is nothing but a command line tool to run ADB and fastboot commands. Platform tool is not downloading. Now let me show you how
Alright.
you can download custom ROM for your Samsung device. So
Hold on, I am trying to find like OEM unlocking, something like that.
To the water and splitting up. I grab a line of coins while Matt heads towards the circle of coins. He grabs as many as he can before he leaves the rest for me to get, while he heads into the cave. The best thing about this level is that it will teleport your partner as you enter into the next section. So, once I have all the coins I need, Matt takes us both into the next area. Here, I have to grab a very annoying line of coins due to it being near an area that can suck me in if I'm not careful. Matt grabs a shell to get up out of the water faster to grab some coins up top, and then he activates a switch which brings out the bricks leading up to the red coins. This is the most challenging part of the time trial, as if any of us fall here, we won't have enough time to get back up and we'll have to start the pole cycle all over again. After a few practice runs from before, I head on over to the blue coin switch, which puts us on 98 coins. And after grabbing the final red coin, we grab the achievement Coin Rush in 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙖𝙀 with just 10 seconds left to go. Honestly, this level was super easy. We didn't consider it fun due to how devastating it was whenever we fell near the red coins part, but altogether, it only took us 15 minutes to learn this run, so a very nice easy tier for 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀. Let's head into Snowman's Land next. Snowman's Land has a lot of enemies. From the snowmen, spindrifts, moneybags, and shy guys, we have a lot to take out. This one wasn't as easy as the others. For such a big level, we only get 2 minutes and 30 seconds here, so learning as much as possible really pays off for us. It took 17 minutes in total for us to learn this run. By splitting up, Matt heads to the moneybags to take him out, while I defeat some spindrifts and grab a red coin. I take out another moneybags, and Matt grabs some coins from a snowman. Heading over to the spindrift section, I had to perform this perfect jump in order to grab the shell. From here, I can focus on getting the red coins, while Matt runs around to grab any extra coins he can find. Using the shell, I can make my way up this slope to the igloo area. There's a ton of coins and enemies in here for us to collect, and by using the vanish cart, I can head into this ice block to grab the coins locked inside to pop the achievement Coin Rush in Snowman's Land. We did this one with an entire 30 seconds left to go, so we were very proud of this one. We put it into the annoying section due to the jump needed on the spindrifts. Trying not to bump into any of the walls or obstacles with the Koopa shell was really annoying, and just getting to the igloo in general was a pain. 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀 is next, with a time of 1 minute and 30 seconds needed to pop the achievement. I won't lie, earlier in the playthrough, I didn't like 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀 at all, but the more we played it, the more it grew on me. Having to learn the jumps needed to get up top, like this triple jump, filled us with a lot of momentum when pulled off right. We started to feel like mini speedrunners. Here is the run we did for 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀. I head on over to get rid of this block and carefully line myself up for a triple jump to get up top. While doing this, Matt is able to grab some coins from a blue coin switch, putting us on 33 coins already. The level has boxes around that drop a ton of coins. We collect rings of coins and destroy more bricks and boxes to get us up to 79. I destroy a final box, grab a line of coins, and defeat this 𝙂𝙀 to get us on 99. And Matt grabs the last one to pop the achievement Coin Rush in 𝙂𝙬𝙧𝙀. This one goes into the easy section. It almost made the fun section, but I had trouble learning the triple jump, so it just about misses out. While heading into Total Mountain's time trial, I've just realised we've lost our hats. We must have lost them ages ago, but at least this time we don't have to chase the monkeys around. So we have 3 minutes in order to do this one, and me and Matt were a bit confused. We spent our time learning the level like normal, heading up the mountain, finding wind shortcuts, and grabbing red coins, and for the life of us, we couldn't figure out why there wasn't enough coins in the level. So I had a little look online and found this out. There's a friggin' hidden slide on this level? What? That's so strange because it wasn't part of any stars. So now we just have to learn our way up the mountain and use this slide in order to do the run. And here is what we did. After dropping in, I run backwards and take a wind shortcut to a higher level, while Matt heads up from the bottom of the mountain, grabbing as many coins as possible. I defeat the 𝙂𝙀 and head towards the log, while Matt grabs some red coins on the mushrooms down below. Matt ends up falling down, and just as I bring Matt back to life, I die to the cannonballs. After taking out some Goombas and grabbing some more coins, we take the hidden entrance to the slide, with a minute and a half left to go. From here, it's super easy. We pick up plenty of blue and gold coins, take a really tight turn, and make our way to the bottom. We panicked for a second as we couldn't make it up the final slope. With 30 seconds left to go, we take out some Goombas, and I grab the final 2 red coins to pop the achievement, Coin Rush in 𝘼𝙬𝙧𝙬𝙀. It only took us 15 minutes to finish, but we died so many times learning this one. We almost failed that run right there if not for the bubble mechanic. So this is the first level to make it into the tier of this is bad. And speaking of bad, it's time to take on 𝘂𝙚𝙣𝙚𝙧𝙖. After searching the level, we discovered that any enemies that we can kill with a ground pound while being tiny rewarded us with a blue coin. So with that in mind, we planned out some routes that would take out as many enemies as possible, while collecting what we can on the way around the level, and this is the run that we had. I rushed up to the top of the mountain to grab the coins up there, while Matt grabbed a couple of extras. We then jumped into the pipe to become tiny and ground pounded as many enemies as possible. 1 minute in and we're already close to 50 coins. I managed to defeat the 𝙂𝙚 to steal its shell, getting another blue coin. The crazy thing was our original route had us going for the red coins inside the mountain, but this new route was much easier and faster. With one final giant Goomba and a struggle of a final jump, we popped the achievement Coin Rush in 𝘂𝙂𝙖𝙗𝙧. 𝘂𝙂𝙖𝙗𝙧 goes into Friendship Killer, as me and Matt argued the most on this level compared to any others. The level just didn't make much sense, which made us get more angry with each other. So, seeing the end of it made us very happy. Up next, we have the hardest time trial of the entire playthrough, and what I believe should have been the true final level of this game, TikTok Clock. There is no easy way to do this time trial. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds to scale this tiny ass level with crazy platforming skills needed. Just to start the level each time, I had to learn a backwards jump to get into the level, which would help with stopping time, making the time trial even possible. This level actually improved our skill in this game, and you will see that with the final run. For now, let's cover the most annoying parts of this level. We have the 8 red coins. Not difficult, but just annoying to perfect. Very specific jumps needed to make it all the way up. Random coins in stupid locations that require backflips just to reach. We ended up watching a speed run of this level, and right at the top, they pulled off a wall jump in order to get into a cage, and then they pulled off another wall jump to get up even higher. And for the life of me, I could not pull this off. It was only after what felt like 700 runs, I decided to just run around the cage, as it was pretty much the same time saved doing this. This time trial altogether took us 2 hours and 12 minutes to master. We learnt new skills, techniques that we've not used up until now, and paired that with insane speed that wasn't needed for any of the other time trials. So here it is. This is the entire run of TikTok Clock. I'm gonna let the whole thing just play out, as this does a better job at explaining the run than I ever could.
Ooh. Shit.
there it is, Coin Rush in TikTok Clock. I've never been more proud of us that we actually managed to push through and do this achievement. Watching it back, there's still a lot of mistakes in this run, but after just a couple of hours, it's pretty crazy to see how much better our movement has gotten. You know exactly where this one is going. Friendship killer. Unless you have full trust in each other, the patience needed for this one is just so high. Me and Matt were ready to just give up video games altogether, but luckily, we have just one last time trial left to go. Rainbow Ride. This game is cruel. You would think that after everything we've been through so far, the final level would give us a break. But no, this one was a headache as well. The first annoying bit is where the blue coin switch is located. Over by the red coins, if we activate the switch, we have to wall jump all the way up to grab the coins. Normally, this would be fine, but for some reason, this switch deactivates faster than any other switch in the entire game. It started to get to a point where I didn't think it was possible to get up there in time. Then, we had Matt's route. He decided to take the carpet up to the very top to grab all the coins up there. It's a very long and boring route, which throws some extra bullshit at you as you attempt to make it all the way up without falling. The final thing we had trouble with was this one absolute dickhead of a shy guy. We had 2 runs where this achievement should have popped, and they both got ruined due to this shy guy being in the wrong place at the wrong time. After an hour and 15 minutes of learning this level, here is the final time trial of the play. By the way, I run backwards
Fuck me.
to make it over to the red coin set.
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out this. Mind you.
At the same time, Matt follows not
Yeah, every achievement in LEGO Star Wars. Let's go.
Yeah, new game.
We'll give it a try.
Does it go straight into a cutscene?
It looks like it. Oh, no, it goes straight into the...
I think I'm going to be Princess Leia then.
I get to play as generic dude 1.
You are called Bob. You are Bob. Look at that.
Alright, well, it works
That's
fine.
intimidating.
Oh, wow, there's a timer as well for how long you
Oh,
have
I've
to...
got drift.
You got
I got drift. Yeah, she started sneaking on her own then. I need new controllers. So if you see me sneaking and I fall off, oh, that's going to be difficult for some of the achievements.
Yeah, if you're trying to go... Oh, didn't mean that.
I could probably sort out the dead zone at some point. Look at this
Hey,
guy.
geezer, look at him.
Bro's shaped like the letter J. Oh, you murderer.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
what have you done? I forgot this happens. No. Oh, God. Oh, does that stop them? Oh, it does. All right,
Look
we're
at this dude
sorted
with his
now.
little glasses on. Bless
He's
him.
just vibing. He's come back from a safari. Oh.
Let's
All
do it.
right. Chapter 1, Secret Plans.
Let's
Let's
fucking go.
Go do it.
You do it. You do it. Oh, you
Hey.
can see the achievement at the bottom right. There we go.
Nice.
Now we know it's working. A New Hope, Chapter 1, Secret Plans. Are we reading all these?
It is a period of civil war.
I should do it like Chills. It is a period of civil war.
Number 9.
Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first galactic victory against the evil galactic empire.
Yeah.
Did I say evil victory?
Evil galactic
I added
victor.
a word in.
Evil galactic victor.
Pursued by the Empire's sinister agents, Princess Leia races home aboard her starship. It's her starship?
Custodian.
She owns it. That
Was
must
a
be
stolen
worth a
plans?
fortune. Oh, here we go. These 240p cutscenes.
Just gonna,
This used to look so
I'm
good.
just gonna zoom in with my eyes.
Oh, this is awful.
What is
This is
happening
making me realise I do need glasses. Why?
You can see it at the top
Yeah,
of the
what?
screen.
That's weird. That's wacky as anything. The lasers are going across the borders.
I wonder what was
What?
going on with all that. Well. It's not even a full border.
It's not. What is? Oh, this is messing with me. I don't like this.
Oh.
It's like we've got that RGB around the TV that reacts to everything already.
Oh my
It's
fucking.
like someone should in front of it.
Oh my name is C3PO. Move out the way. There's no voices. Why is it like that?
It's very obvious.
What?
Yes.
We'll see what it's like with the gameplay. Maybe it's just the cutscenes, but that is really weird. Is it on the recording as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really weird.
It's
Oh,
the
here he
man.
is, the man himself. Oh, she's got a GameCube.
Thanks,
It's a
Slash.
mixtape. Oh, we're playing. Okay.
Princess Leia's
Alright,
jamming.
so we gotta try and get 100% on the old.
Yeah, we've got to try and get true Jedi because they're missables throughout the playthrough. But we should probably say, so I'm Joey, I'm Princess Leia, I'm Blue.
And I'm Matt, the better one of the two.
Yeah, according to all the frigging comments on the videos, you are. Everyone's like, yeah, you're here too, I guess.
Saying that though, I actually never played this when I was younger. So
Oh, really?
no, I had Lego, which was Lego Star Wars, the Clone Wars one. No,
Oh, what, 3?
it was a blue disc back on PS2.
There's Lego Star Wars video game. That's one I've already done. Then there was this one, and then they did the complete saga, where they just basically put them both together.
No, I think it was Lego
And
Star
then
Wars the
they
video
did
game.
the weird ones where it was like the Clone Wars, and then they did like Lego Star Wars 3.
I want to say it was the one you did then. Is the one you did the first 3? Oh god, that's
It's
great.
the first 3, yeah, the video game.
Yeah, so it was
Where
that.
it was like episode 1, 2, and 3.
So yeah, I had that one as a child, and because it was a blue disc,
Sneaking.
it was very temperamental.
Oh yeah, they messed up on the consoles a lot more, didn't they?
Yeah.
Boosted.
So I used to rent it.
Yay.
It's showing my age here. I used to rent it.
Rent it. You can't even rent stuff. No one knows what renting is anymore.
Yeah. To the point where my mum and dad were like, "We're gonna actually buy this game because he's playing with my brother all the time."
You've spent
it was
more money on
cheaper.
renting than what it cost to buy the game.
It was cheaper to just buy the damn thing.
Wait, what have I just done?
Yes,
I've
lad.
got a cap on. Look at me.
Gotta catch 'em all.
She just keeps sneaking because of my controller. That's.
Can I not fucking press the enter button while I'm trying to type a fucking link? Motherfucker!
Oh,
wait,
that's
do you have to?
rude. You have to use the dark side of the force.
Hence the door.
Yeah. There's so much stuff we're not going to be able to do on our first playthrough
That's
until we get to
fine.
free play.
Oh god.
Oh, the ready, the boys. I blend in now. Look at me.
Gonna...
My dad is somewhere on this ship. Kill all the stormtroopers.
Careful, because we can hurt each other as well.
I lost my cap.
Damn, no
What
cap.
happens-
Dead
what
ass.
Welcome back to Factor Cap.
You're doing great.
All right, come back. I want to see what
Right,
happens
I'm
if you
fine.
put a hat on.
We found everything right. Oh,
We need someone. We need a geezer to get in here. We need C3PO.
we need a geezer.
Oh, we can destroy this. This is really nice because, like, when I finished Lego Star Wars, this was the final mission.
Oh, it was a sneak peek, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like
nice
a
game.
bonus one, so it's cool that I'm starting with this. Yeah, put it on. See if it gets rid of your hat. Oh, are you getting the top hat?
Yeah,
oh,
no, my guy.
because you're already wearing
Yeah,
one.
my guy dips.
Right, hang on. I'm waiting until I get the top hat. Oh wait, no, I've got Indiana Jones hat.
You got to do that for Han Solo at some point, haven't you?
Yeah, I think that'll unlock something for us.
So we can get that one.
Oh yeah, if we've not said, we're doing retro achievements, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's why we're playing it. Hence why you've got that in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, so we can unlock achievements while playing through the game. I believe there's like 100 and something for this game. I probably would have already said this in the intro, but for anyone who skipped the intro for some reason, 103 achievements we're going for.
Easy, straightforward.
Yeah, even though we've had 0.
That's fine. Oh god.
Ah, no, my God, we've got to go back.
Straight
Need a
cap.
hat.
Dead ass.
No, I'm joking. Let me jump up here. Follow me.
Is there anything? Did we miss anything over here though? That is
Probably,
special.
but I don't know how much we can. No, we can't destroy that. I think you need.
Right, 2 seconds. I need to be over here.
I'm going. I think
Thank
you need the bounty hunter bombs for that stuff. I'm getting sick of this drift already. Like every.
I'll try that again.
I'm just gonna.
No, you're not.
Do you want to see a strat? Press start. Click drop out. Alright, just wait a sec. Wait a sec. If I go here, he goes faster because he's CPU. Right, press start.
Excellent. Look
He's
at
a
that.
speed
run.
strats.
strat.
If we can't get up somewhere, we'll just have us drop out. I don't know if that's allowed or what. Oh, Amy's playing Card Shop Simulator. I don't think that'll be on the recording.
I know, but that's looks weird.
She's only just come home and she's on the grind. All
Can
right.
we do anything with these?
Across the bridge? No, I think it's
They're the
force
bounty.
powers.
My powers of the force.
The powers of the
It's
Darth
the boy.
Vader! James Earl Jones.
I've done one of these.
I'll do one as well.
I've done
It's
another one
them
of
all.
these.
Hey, we've not died yet.
Let's go.
We've got to try and do it deathless. Look at my strat.
What am I on? Oh, I'm on it still.
We call this the Leia Leap.
No, I want to get the studs. Very
Yes.
nice. Very nice. Really nothing here. Crazy.
Is there actually... we've done those. Alright, let's follow him. Let's go meet my dad.
Hi, Dad.
Dad Vader.
Dear sweet papa.
Oh, 1 out of 3. I don't know what that was. What's this weird thing? What? What is that?
I don't know.
A can't tell what it's supposed to be. Bounty hunter. Can I not just put a top hat on and try again? Oh, we're nearly at 2 Jedi.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do this.
Might be 40.
You think it'll be easy? You think it'll be fucking easy? No,
It's like,
no,
there's a
nothing.
website somewhere that'll tell us-
Nothing's fucking easy. Nothing's ever fucking easy.
Yeah, nice.
Motherfucking fucking hell.
2005 or 6, whenever it came out. I think it was 2006.
Hey.
There we go. So I think we just
I
gotta
am a
finish
true
the level.
Jedi.
Yeah, we're not even Jedis. There's so much shooting going on right
I'm
now.
doing spinny jumps.
Let me grab
You
this
can't attack me.
blizzard. Yeah. Wanna see my fancy walk?
Oh, fancy. Yeah.
This is like if I was catwalking. These Lego hips don't lie. And then you've got your sneak.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
There's a proper booty for a Lego character.
Yeah,
Like,
right, yeah,
boom,
jeez.
boom, boom. Yeah.
Who's your favourite Lego character from the Star Wars film games?
It's gotta be Yoda. Yoda specifically from the first one, because I don't know if he does it in this one, but even though he walks slow with his walking stick, as soon as you get him on his little moving platform that he's got, he's just OP. Oh,
What is this?
I think we're gonna activate. Wait, come back, come over here. Can we activate them both? Sprint across that. I'll run with you. Get him. No.
One more time.
Oh, you did.
I did something.
Oh,
Hey!
you're rich.
I don't know what I did, but I did it.
We've
So I guess
actually
I'll
got a
do-
lot of studs already.
So do it this way then?
Yeah. Are you okay?
There we go. Yeah.
Let's open up these windows.
Are you okay?
Do you need some help there?
Oh no!
Father?
Just watch the man get ended.
Can we shoot him through there? I love all these little Easter eggs they've got. Move.
Stand into
I
attention.
thought I
sir.
killed you for a second then.
Oh, imagine. Right at the end.
I'd cry. We're on 60,000 studs. We're going to finish this game in no time.
We'll see.
Grab that. Yeah.
Oh, I shot you. Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I was just going to be very
At
careful.
least it's deathless and not like damageless, because that would be stupid.
Are we on like a weird difficulty? Because I feel like we should have died by now.
Can you change the difficulty?
I don't know. I don't think we've got any options toggled on or anything like that. Alright, we're going to move these blocks. It's a puzzle. I moved this one all the way over and it wasn't even the right way.
What am I doing? Pushing this over here?
Yeah,
Pushing onto a little bit there.
So I'll load mine up there. You do yours. Oh!
The boys!
The boys! And then we got 3PO and R2D2 just chilling. Can we do anything else?
No,
Nah.
they're like, we need like special powers for that.
Oh, look at how many studs we'd be able to get here if we had the Force. Hello, 3PO. I'll become you. Look at him go.
I want to be R2.
Oh no.
Let me just hack into the mainframe.
Can I be
I'm
R2?
in.
Oh.
Oh, she's gonna give the GameCube disc to him.
Yeah, I need to give this to Obi-Wan. It's got Misery Business and Miss You by Blink.
I never meant to bring.
R2's more
I
of
thought that was the end of the level. I'm not gonna lie.
I think R2's more of like a metalcore sort of guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Your tears don't fall. Just don't fall with him. You can electrocute me though and deactivate me. I'm just stuck. Oh!
Well, hey now,
Be
whoa
careful,
now,
be
hey now,
careful,
whoa
be careful.
now. I can't destroy these, by the way. Help me in
So
my R2
Leia's
ways.
left us with just Bob. Two droids who can't kill.
Two
and
droids
Bob.
and Bob. Welcome to friendly characters, press triangle.
Let's go, Bob.
I can fly
Bob's
across.
going
can't
up.
I?
He's going up. Is that it?
Nice.
That's all it did.
Yeah, do I?
I guess you just vibe. Do I get in this? Oh! Oh! I'm playing a claw machine.
I don't want to chance the jump over.
No, I wouldn't. Watch this.
Nice.
I've just murdered two men. Oh, one man. Here comes the second one though. Boom. Oh, Bob 2.
Ah, Bob 2 helps us out.
Yeah. That was
Cheers, Bob
risky.
2. I know
That
it
was
is.
very risky. So, can I like... I bet there's something for like picking up with the crane and putting you up there. Oh, no. We shoot that and that activates a little thing. To go up. I'll be Bob 2. Bob 2, go.
I'm Captain Antilius.
This is awful trying to see. I don't want... That
Jeez.
scared me. So R2 comes around. You can't jump as C3PO.
I've soft locked myself now.
Wait, regain.
I can't be the enemy.
Wait, yeah. Wait, no.
Crane me.
I've got to crane you. Oh, I don't want to come back across in case I die.
How'd you crane me?
I've got to go all the way back.
Oh, what?
Here we go. Bob 2 on the scene. Regain control of your car. Oh, okay. Right, so if I pick you up...
Help me.
I've got to be very careful not to drop you in the wrong place here. Oh, easy mode. Let's go, R2. I just feel safe.
I could just probably just...
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Oh, that was stressful.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're my only hope. Let's go, boys. I'll deactivate them. Oh, wait, they're people.
Don't take the...
Oh, God. I didn't think. I'm used to fighting against droids, and they don't attack other droids. Oh, no.
Wait,
I've got two
wait,
hearts.
hold
I've got
on,
two
right.
hearts.
Right,
I'm
there's a
just
heart
gonna chill.
right, there's a heart down there. There's a heart down there. Hold on.
I'm going to camp. I'm camping. 1v1 on
Right, there's a
brothers.
heart. There's a heart. There's a heart. No. Oh, sugar.
Go.
Oh.
Oh, no. 1 out of 3 for
There's a heart.
something.
There's a heart.
Okay, we're back. Oh.
I'm on 2. I'm on 2, so be careful a sec.
See here.
Be good. Right.
Damn.
Well, let me go forward.
Well, hold on.
I got this. Hey.
Okay, I just give up at this point.
What's he doing?
Also, I was thinking of coding, doing some programming, but like, don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Honestly, work was rough today, and then I always get the bad luck of getting a hardware that is that's just in the oddball generation is too new to run any old apps and is too old to have any other operating system installed on it, any compatible operating system installed on it. I always get that level of bad luck.
Who shot me? Little officer dickhead.
You're on
Oh
one.
my God.
You're on one. You're on one.
Help me. Shoot him. They're coming for me. They're rushing me. Oh! Are we safe?
There's another.
Run.
There's another. Hold on.
Oh, I shot you. No. Oh,
They said no at the same time. Lol.
Right, I'm
Mega
gonna
lol.
set the bitch up.
Stop. Right, we can just freaking rush this now. Stormtrooper dickhead.
Fuck me.
Proper in sync.
That was too real.
That's so
it's like we died
annoying.
IRL.
It feels like it though, because we've got to go through all this
Again.
not to get hit again. Do you know what we could do?
What could we do?
We could go into free play and be stormtroopers
Oh,
and just run past.
Just run
Like,
past.
easy boys. I've got a pass. I've
got
got my
pass.
Darth Vader pass for the day. Let me use R2 here. And then that was a weird noise. That's the noise. What? Sorry, boys. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
What's in here?
Is that the way we need to go? Press that, and it'll probably activate the C3PO one.
Is there anything
Should
else?
we ruin the date? Yeah, I want to ruin these guys' dates.
Hey!
Dead.
Hey, what's this one do?
The noise the door made when it opened sounded like if you put a chihuahua in a paper shredder. Right, is this something? Oh, I'm gonna press this. Move, 3PO.
I am 3PO.
Wait. Right, now that
You've
we've
took an arm off me.
No, now that we've died, I want to get you. Let me fully kill
want
you.
me to-
Hang on. Oh.
Oh?
All right, 3PO. I didn't realise you're into that.
I didn't know
Alright,
you-
made it 1, 2,
I didn't know you played that way.
3. There you go. How's he hacking it? Look at him go.
Yes.
Unbelievable behaviour.
All right. Oh, we need R2.
Help me.
God damn it. Dead.
I'll do everything myself, shall
Yo, R2, come here. Where you at? You ain't
I?
going anywhere. I can't get in here because of the camera.
You brought this on yourself. You've actually brought this on yourself.
Come on, get up. Oh.
Oh, that was a hit.
All right, this should be the end of the
Can't get
level, I
through the
think.
damn
Yes,
Oh.
cutscene. Me getting shot at in that corridor. All right, the boys have left the building. Straight to Tatooine. Bob!
抜いても平気だ
He
よ
just whips
ちゃん
Bob's
とつなが
dead.
ったよ抜いても平気だよ
He's got,
Woof, 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 woof.
what are they?
Lips.
Not cinnamon buns.
Space buns.
Yeah, that's a
The layer
cinnamon-
space buns.
Cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns. Deserved.
Gig up the
Oh yeah,
arse.
this is where this split up, not in the film.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, the C-3PO, yeah, becomes scrap.
Yeah. Oh, the Jawas.
Houdini!
I still don't know what they say.
Houdini!
Houdini. And he's already there. He's silver there.
He is.
Hey! 2 achievements. So we got complete it and
The True
well, get
Jedi
the True
edition.
Jedi. We would have got the extra one if we did it deathless.
So the missable is that
Rebel friend. No, he's called Bob.
Rebel friend.
Oh, Bob. Those achievements down for a while. And R2-D2. That's not as many characters. I'm so spoiled with like future Lego games.
Later games, yeah.
All right, we got.
Why does that sound like that little toy that you squeeze and it goes? Eh?
What they
got
call it?
100
Grown. I think they call grown sticks.
We got 105,000.
We're rich.
On that
I'm
one
telling you,
already?
we didn't find a single mini kit.
Yeah, they're pretty much difficult to get hold of, aren't they?
But how do we not see a single one on the
No,
first level?
we did see it. It's behind that. It was behind the dark
Oh,
side door.
yeah. I can't believe we didn't see any others there.
Continue the story.
Yes. Thank you for formatting my memory card.
It's real.
Confirm save. Technology these days is insane. Digital memory cards are the future.
All right, let's see if we can do
Chapter
this
2.
one. What's this?
I'm going to read the story. Through the Judland Wastes.
Jundland.
Darth Vader searches in vain for the secret rebel plans on Princess Leia's starship. The droid Rutta-Dutta has escaped with the Death Star blueprints to the planet Tatooine below, but Rutta-Dutta, along with his companion K'thra-Ptah, has been captured by Jawas, small scavenger creatures who who traded mechanical scrap young Luke Skywalker, unaware of the great destiny which is before him, is looking for droids to help him work on his uncle's moisture farm. Moisture? What's a moisture farm?
Well,
Does
they're
he
on Tatooine, aren't they? So
Does
there's
he
no
s-
moisture.
Does he sell tap water?
He just goes.
No, 12.50, please.
Oh no.
What is that
I don't
thing?
know.
Whoa. I'm not about that. Look at him. Why is his shirt green? This game's broken. I take the broom robot.
Robot.
The robot. 2 sons.
2 sons, Tatooine.
Oh my god. Friggin' Jawas.
If you've never watched the Star Wars films, right,
You're like, what is
This-
going on?
this is a crazy way of showing it. Oh, it's it's them.
Why is he making those noises?
Why is he doing that hand gesture?
Hello there. Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi, hello there.
Oh, we're just straight in.
You get
I
a-
do not remember this level.
Ah, I get a lightsaber.
Oh, I
yeah.
get Bob's gun.
Yes, Bob.
Bob's gun.
I'm gonna have a look around and see what studs I can find here. Look at this little thing. It's a Womperat.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh my god. I one-jabbed it. I want to ride, wait. I want to try and guess the names of them. They're not yaks. Those are real animals. They're called, oh, it's going to annoy me.
oh, you want to? Oh, the things in the back.
Yeah, what they're called. Jammers. Yammers.
If they're called jammers, that's laser.
No, they're not. They're called
I don't
I don't
know.
even think it tells us. Ooh, look at me go. Yeah, you kill him. You're the one with the lightsaber. I'm gonna call mine Betty. Let's go, Betty.
I'm trying to fight.
I'm blocking the. I'm gonna block you fight. Right, come on then. I did more with my fists.
I was gonna say, right, you've got 2 health on your friend.
I'm bringing Betty with me. I'm gonna take Betty to the end of the level.
No, you're not.
Betty.
You're clearly not though.
What are you calling yours?
Timothy.
Timothy and Betty. I'm not playing anymore. You made me drop out.
Gate was like, he's not playing.
Oh no. I hope that doesn't count as you've died.
Well, no, the
'cause
thing's
it's
still
like
the bottom right.
little... Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I dodged. Did you see that?
That was pretty clean.
I don't know how I did that.
Right, do we have to put one of them in the middle? Like over here, to do the jump.
Try it.
Oh, these are slow.
Oh god. They're like rugs.
Like rugs. Like
I
a walking, talking
I
rug.
shot loads then.
Ooh.
What
Careful,
is
you're
my
on 2.
dive? Look at my dive.
No, you can't even jump on it. You can't jump on it. What do you do?
I think we've got to go to the right.
Oh, right.
Move, move.
Oh, no,
Right.
just that.
Move,
Sorry.
motherfucker, move. I was watching that video. Okay. Originally, I was up for just doing some coding. I was like, because the frustration with trying to install a new custom operating system onto Android is just, ooh, ooh, just nah. I give the fuck up.
Common things science still can't explain.
Ooh.
Fingerprints. That's right. The first entry on this list is something that we all have access to at our fingertips. And that's because it literally is our fingertips. Or more specifically, our fingerprints. I think we all know that everybody has fingerprints, and beyond that, we all have unique fingerprints. And we also know that the fingerprints your cousin leaves on the glass in every device is really annoying. But beyond the existence and uniqueness of fingerprints, what is there not to know? And the answer is, well, the purpose of fingerprints to begin with. Interestingly, we actually know a lot more about the origin of fingerprints rather than the purpose of fingerprints. Obviously, in modern times, the fingerprint is an extremely useful tool, most commonly used in forensics investigations and also while opening your iPhone 6. And while those are definitely interesting use cases for our fingertips, the human body didn't spend hundreds of thousands of years just to develop fingerprints for biometric data purposes. And like the title of this video suggests, the true purpose of fingerprints is still relatively unknown, although there is two primary theories. But before we get into those, I want to actually explain quickly how we even get fingerprints in the first place. When you were a fetus in your mother's womb, your fingerprints surprisingly were one of the earliest defining features developed on your entire body, obviously after your arms and hands. And these unique designs are carved into your fingertips through the pressure of amniotic fluid in your mother's womb. The pressure of this fluid, coupled with the growth rate of your fingers and other unique factors, are what cause the consistently unique design of your fingerprint, which is really interesting. Your fingerprint isn't genetic whatsoever, and identical twins do not share the same fingerprint. And that same fingerprint you develop early on in your mother's womb, you will keep until the day you die, which is also super interesting. But not quite as interesting as the two running theories on
Well, it's not until the day you die. It's more like until you decompose enough for your fingerprint to be no longer useful.
why we even have fingerprints in the first place. The first theory is that we have fingerprints to improve grip. This theory states that the grooves on your finger act like tread on a tire and are intended to allow you to grip, hold, and throw things easier. And this theory makes sense and is definitely valid, and there is even evidence to support this claim. And the other primary theory for why we have fingerprints is actually for tactile reasons. This theory states that we have fingerprints to help us sense vibrations and to feel textures more fully and effectively, enhancing our sense of touch. And once again, there is evidence to support this claim as well. And while both of these theories are valid and seem extremely logical, and both share evidence that can back up their claims, there's not yet any concrete evidence proving a specific purpose for your
What if it's both?
Alzheimer's. If you're watching this video, it's likely that you don't have Alzheimer's. But if you do have Alzheimer's, then it's likely you've seen this video before and just don't remember it. Regardless, Alzheimer's is unfortunately more common than you think, and most people watching this video have likely experienced Alzheimer's in one way or another. The reality of Alzheimer's is horrifying and truly upsetting, and that is coming from a bystander's perspective. I can only imagine the experience of somebody dealing with the trauma firsthand. But for how common Alzheimer's is and how much awareness is being brought to it these days, there are still so many things that are just completely unknown when it comes to Alzheimer's. I think it's important to note, first and foremost, that Alzheimer's and dementia are not the same thing, and while they are related, they're not interchangeable. And on top of that, Alzheimer's is not a natural part of human progression. While cognitive decline is normal as you age, the rapid and detrimental decline that happens with Alzheimer's is nowhere near normal. And for that reason, it's not called old-timers, it's called Alzheimer's. And I'm not even making this up. When I was a kid, I swear to God, I thought it was called old-timers because old people got it. And I'm just really hoping I'm not the only one who thought that. But tossing my own personal
I thought that too.
decline to the side,
I thought that too.
what is the cause of Alzheimer's? And the answer is complicated. As of today, the most common theory is that a combination of age-related brain changes, genetic factors, and environmental and lifestyle influences play a role in the development of Alzheimer's, although the exact biological root cause of the disease is still unknown. Basically meaning that there's a lot of ways you could potentially get Alzheimer's, like smoking all your life, or working shift work and having a bad circadian rhythm, or potentially being genetically predisposed. And while all of these may be a contributing factor, there's not yet one underlying causality. But with that being said, as of now, there are still two primary biomarkers that are believed to be tied to Alzheimer's. The first is amyloid beta plaques. And what amyloid beta plaques are actually buildup of amyloid beta, which is a part of amyloid precursor protein. What does amyloid precursor protein do in the brain, you might ask? Science doesn't know that either, but it's believed, but not proven, to have something to do with brain development. Regardless, patients with Alzheimer's will see this amyloid beta protein not being properly absorbed in the brain, causing it to clump together and create plaques, causing the eventual rapid decline in cognition. And the reason for this is because these amyloid plaques are actually toxic to the brain and cause cell death within your brain, which is why typically in Alzheimer's patients, you will see brains with massive holes in them, which honestly just adds a whole new layer of disturbing to this disease. But even the role of these amyloid plaques are debated, because recently there have been medications specifically designed to destroy these amyloid plaques in the brain. And unfortunately, these tests have not bred positive results, which has caused scientists to question whether or not this plaque is the root cause or simply a byproduct of a deeper, more unknown root cause. Oh yeah, and the other
probably
biomarker associated
byproduct.
with Alzheimer's is another protein used in the brain known as tau. And similar to the other protein we just discussed, for patients with Alzheimer's, the tau in the brain is not used properly and is not absorbed and becomes tangled and creates, once again, toxic clumps in the brain, causing cell death and cognitive decline. So yeah, although it may seem like we know quite a bit about Alzheimer's, there's so much more we have to learn before we are able to make any sort of meaningful development in prevention and hopefully animal migration. Migration, by far, is one of the most underrated animal superpowers. Like, seriously, just imagine being able to be anywhere and being able to then navigate to a specific location, usually across an entire continent, just because. Migration is a necessary survival mechanism for countless species of animals. And it's actually really well understood why certain species migrate. The reason depends on the species, but the most common reasons for migration are either to feed, breed, or to escape harsh climates like cold winters or hot summers. And that is simple and something we truly understand. But it's not the why of migration that's unexplained, it's the how. Like, just think about it. How do these animals know consistently year over year not only when to go, but exactly where to go? You could give a lot of people today a car and a physical roadmap and they would still get lost trying to go to a specific location. But if you just tell a butterfly that they've got to fly 2,000 miles to get laid, they're already gone before you could even tell them what direction to go. And it's so amazing, in fact, that we still, to this day, don't understand how animals know where to migrate, or more specifically, how to get to their point of migration. Birds, whales, sea turtles, and even insects are all examples of animals that migrate. And for most of them, the places they go to migrate are rather specific, although where they may be living in their off-season is kind of random. However, every year, they consistently know, no matter where they are, where to go. And that phenomenon is truly amazing. And while in 2025, humans have GPS, Google Maps, and now self-driving cars, we still get lost a lot. And this thought process has led researchers to believe that animals have something that we don't. And recent studies have shown that this could potentially be true. And one example that research has recently shown was that some species of birds, specifically pigeons, were able to sense the Earth's magnetic field. And first of all, I'm just curious how they even found this out in the first place. Like, I can only imagine two scientists just sitting a pigeon down in the lab, looking at him and just asking, "Do you feel anything?" With the pigeon only to respond, "North." And this is a skill known as magnetoreception. And I'll be honest, I wish I had magnetoreception, because that sounds cool as hell. Regardless, with
Exactly.
the discovery of pigeons being able to sense the Earth's literal magnetic field, this one answer has led to many more questions. Like, how many other animals share this ability? And what other abilities exist in the animal kingdom that we don't even know about yet? And for animals with this ability, how do they even use this knowledge of the magnetic field to navigate properly and accurately? It's truly amazing. And I guess the human equivalent of this would be trying to understand how your broke, drunken uncle always makes his way down to Florida every time winter comes in Michigan. Like, your drunken uncle could be anywhere in the northern hemisphere for 7 months out of the year. But somehow, as soon as it just gets a little chilly, he teleports to Florida. But nobody knows how he got there. It's just like that. The placebo effect. The placebo effect
Ooh.
is a staple in modern medicine testing because of how prevalent this effect is. To summarize the placebo effect, it's essentially just suggestibility. It's your mind believing something to be true and your body kind of following suit. And while that's a bit of an oversimplification, the results of the placebo effect are amazing, but also mysterious. The placebo effect is so strong and so common that anytime a new drug is tested to bring to market, they literally have to test the new drug that's being proposed against a placebo to make sure that the drug is actually effective and not just seeming effective due to the placebo effect. For example, let's just say you're trying to develop a new drug that helps people with stomach pain. Now, let's say for a study, you find 100 people that have frequent stomach pain. You divide this group into 2 smaller groups, a treatment group and a placebo group. All 50 people in the treatment group receive the actual medication you're testing, and all 50 people in the placebo group receive, well, a sugar pill, a placebo, a drug that does nothing. It's not even a drug. Now here's the kicker. Everybody in this test is under the assumption that they are actually taking the active medicine. And after consistently taking the medicine for, let's say, a week, you have to review the results. And this is where the placebo effect actually comes into play. Because let's say after a week of taking the placebo, 25 out of the 50 people in the placebo group say that they noticed less stomach pain. That is kind of the benchmark that the treatment group has to surpass. Meaning that if the treatment group also reports a 25% decrease in stomach pain, it's actually not proven effective. In that case, it's about as effective as a placebo. For this medication for stomach pain to be proven effective, there has to be more people in the treatment group that feel better than people in the placebo group. And this oversimplified, poorly explained explanation is what's known as a double-blind placebo study. And it's kind of the gold standard for eliminating bias when it comes to testing brand new medications. Now here's the thing. With all of this being said, how does the placebo effect even work? And the answer is, we actually don't know that much about it. Researchers that have been studying the placebo effect from a psychological and neurological angle both kind of believe that this effect is linked to a brain's release of endorphins and other chemicals in the anticipation of a positive effect. Essentially meaning that because your body is expecting to feel better, it already kind of feels better in advance. But this isn't proven and is really only a going theory. And despite there being literally decades of study on the placebo effect up until this point, the exact mechanisms behind the placebo effect are completely unknown, making one of the staples of modern medicine testing an effective and life-saving mystery. The Twilight Zone. No, not that Twilight Zone, this Twilight Zone. Home of this, and this. The Twilight Zone is located 200
That's
to
scary,
1,000
actually.
years below the ocean surface. And it's known as the Twilight Zone because it is a region underwater where sunlight barely penetrates. It's too dark for any sort of photosynthesis, but it's not quite pitch black yet. And it's this unique region that is one of the least explored habitats on all of planet Earth. One notable resident of this area is the lanternfish, which is pretty cool, but also completely insane, and kind of goes to show how weird this area is. Like, we all know that jellyfish are like just weird creatures, but deep sea jellyfish are on a whole nother level. Like, I was just watching a documentary where some jellyfish literally asexually reproduce and basically just spawn new jellyfish, kind of like plants. And jellyfish as a whole are just kind of crazy entities. Like, they're alive, but they're not. It's just so wild. But that's not the mystery here. It has nothing to do with jellyfish per se. The Twilight Zone, like I mentioned, is one of the least explored areas, and for good reason too. The pressure that deep underwater is immense, and coupling that pressure with the sheer darkness and travel time and specialized equipment required to even navigate through this area makes any sort of Twilight Zone exploration extremely expensive and difficult. And because there's not really a major financial incentive to explore the Twilight Zone, research is definitely a bit slow. But not only is the Twilight Zone extremely harsh to get to and be in, but it's also extremely vast, making exploring and documenting it nearly impossible fully. And because the Twilight Zone is so massive, it's actually speculated that there may be more fish in the Twilight Zone alone than all other fish on the entire Earth combined. And while this is kind of a fruitless thought experiment, at this point, it's also extremely possible. But not only is it possible, it's a scary thought, because the fish that live in the Twilight Zone are completely weird looking, and probably the closest thing we have to aliens at this time. Like, these fish are literally creating their own light, which is kind of dope. I don't know, I think bioluminescence is just cool to begin with, but I also like to think that fish just got so fed up of being in the dark that they literally created their own organic light. But it's not just seeing cool fish that light up that makes the Twilight Zone interesting. It's also the impact that the Twilight Zone has on the Earth's climate, because the Twilight Zone is a massive ecosystem. An ocean and marine ecosystems specifically play a major role when it comes to carbon storage, which obviously has a direct impact on the Earth's climate, which definitely gives merit to wanting to explore the Twilight Zone more. But yeah, that's kind of all there is to say about it. The Twilight Zone is one of the most common ecosystems in all of the world, technically speaking, although it's one of the ecosystems we know the least about. And maybe that's for the better. Ball lightning. Admittedly, ball lightning isn't all that common, but lightning is relatively common. And I think most of us have heard about ball lightning, and honestly, I just thought it was cool and wanted to discuss this interesting phenomenon. Ball lightning sightings have gone back all the way to the 1600s and continue to be reported today. It's interesting because even today in 2025, we don't know a ton about ball lightning. So I can only imagine what they thought about ball lightning in the 1600s. Ironically, we do know what they thought about ball lightning in the 1800s, as there was a few recorded accounts of experiences with ball lightning, and they basically just described ball lightning as smelling like sulfur and being the work of the devil, which I think is fitting for the time period. In case you're unfamiliar, ball lightning is typically described by witnesses as a glowing, floating sphere of light, and like regular lightning, typically only appears during thunderstorms. Some people have stated that these balls are only as small as a marble, while others have said that they've been multiple feet long and wide.
The sun has begun its red giant phase. The impact of tech, AI, climate change, medicine, Earth, humans will be working to get the planet's average temperature back down to a manageable number, while you will set out to terraform the red planet. Your goal is to bring a greenhouse effect to Mars to warm the place up. The next time Pluto swaps orbital spots with Neptune, just shy of the year 2475, humanity and our robotic overlords will finally finish terraforming Mars. Or underlords. We'll see. You've actually terraformed Venus. Feels weird to me to say the 2900s, like just the other day I was saying the 1900s. Is it just me? Structures that encircle the sun. Yeah, humanity will build a Dyson sphere, a habitable mega spacecraft that harnesses most of the power of the entire solar system, which means that sometime between the year 3000 and 5000, humanity will upgrade to a Kardashev level 2. You're now part of a civilization capable of capturing the power of the sun. At this point, humanity has spread further afield than just the solar system. Now, you'll move into interstellar space.
10,000. Ooh. This interests me.
With the help of nanotechnology and AI, your body, just like civilization, will get a serious upgrade. Homo sapiens, which haven't evolved much genetically, will be changing their bodies at will, interfacing with technology, and maybe even becoming more machine than human. All this travel in low-gravity environments will make you taller, and your eyes will evolve to be bigger. My eyes bigger? Or you might not exist anymore. Yeah, that's the thing about civilizations. They tend to doom themselves the further they advance. Maybe it's the unchecked tech, or power struggles, or AI, or climate collapse, or American politics. Whatever it is, the idea is that the smarter a species gets, the more dangerous the tools it builds. And eventually, it builds one that it can't control. The idea is called the Great Filter, and it might explain why we haven't seen any advanced aliens out there. Some scientists argue that in 10,000 years, there's a 95% chance humanity will be no more. If I had to guess, well, if we accidentally terminate ourselves with homicidal AI robots. But if you did survive past that mark, well, you wouldn't see the way the Earth dies. So let's keep you alive a little longer.
100,000 years.
Earth will start to resemble pre-terraformed Mars. And No, it wouldn't be a hot world. Rather, it would be a frozen one. Because in 100,000 years, if global warming hasn't torched the planet entirely, Earth will plummet into a new ice age. Yeah, instead of rising heat, you'll be looking at rising glaciers. If we haven't built a proper Dyson sphere that can act as a planetary furnace, things are gonna get very chilly. And then, boom! The violent eruption of the Yellowstone volcano. Ash and pumice will jettison into the atmosphere, block the sunlight, and make Earth even cooler than Ice Age cold. If humanity hasn't been wiped out by now, we will successfully transition into a multi-planetary space-going species, entering a new era of Homo sapiens. Okay, you worked really hard, and finally, human civilization became a Type 3 on the Kardashev scale. Now, we harness and use all the energy created in an entire galaxy. Billions of stars, black holes, and interstellar winds now feed our unimaginable power grid. Dyson spheres encase stars like glowing pearls. It's a new era, and not just for you, but for the entire Milky Way. And even though you've
How would he
harnessed
actually
the
build
power
that
of the entire
anyways?
galaxy, you still might not survive the dangers of the universe. Now, on a cosmic level, we're way too close to interstellar time bombs, like the White Dwarf in the 𝙂𝙀𝙖 system. 𝙂𝙀𝙀𝙖 is located over 3,000 light years from Earth. It's an odd binary star system that keeps going supernova. The White Dwarf in the system seems to be building mass, putting on the beef. And if it continues to do so, watch out, because even though it's thousands of light years away, it's still close enough to cause our planet damage. Supernovas, or even hypernovas, are violent and majestic events. They're the end of stars' lives, but they're responsible for producing most of the heavy elements in the universe, like iron, the iron in your blood. But in roughly 10 million years, this one could explode with a ferocity that ripples across the universe. The gamma radiation alone, stronger than 1,000 solar flares, could decimate Earth's ozone layer. If you're still wandering around at this point, you'll need to solve some kind of supernova defense, or that could be the end of life on Earth as we know it. At this point, humanity wouldn't be anything like what you know it to be. It'll be evolved in the same way that imagining the lives of our ape-like ancestors 10 million years ago is an almost impenetrable gulf, despite our shared unbroken genetic chain. That's a time before Lucy, the Australopithecus. It's pre-human. And this is well past human. It's post-human. We could just be machines, or machine-human hybrids, or something entirely different. Okay,
Ooh, that's actually interesting.
Years, Mars will tug one of its moons, Phobos, way too close. When Phobos reaches the Roche limit, that's the point beyond which Phobos' gravity wouldn't be able to hold it together, this moon will crumble and form a faint ring around Mars. On Earth, the continents of Africa and Europe will smash into each other, creating a rift of mountains high enough to rival the Himalayas. And this continental shift and the rise of new mountains will be violent for Earth. But the dangers can also come from the sky.
100 million years.
100 million years from now, an asteroid will hit the Earth. And not just any asteroid, the dinosaur-killing kind. But in this case, the human-killing kind. We better learn how to deflect large asteroids by then, because if we don't, it'll be game over for life on Earth. I wonder if dinosaurs ever had that thought.
They didn't.
Earth's tectonic plates keep on drifting. At this point, they'll pull a reverse Pangea and ram into each other, forming a new supercontinent, Pangea Proxima. Every continent, with the potential exception of Antarctica, will eventually collide and create a giant landmass surrounded by a planet-wide ocean. Supercontinents are places of extremes. Extreme temperatures, extreme flooding, extreme drought, extreme mass extinctions, mega monsoons, and hyper hurricanes. And if we're still around and still keeping an eye on things, this will also be the time when you can watch Saturn go strangely ring-free. Its bright, iconic rings will eventually get pulled into the gas giant. Within 500 million years, you'll witness even bigger supernova threats, like WR104 out in the Sagittarius constellation, 8,000 light years away. Once it goes supernova, the gamma radiation will pulverize our ozone layer, causing extreme acid rain and set off another extinction level event. In 1 billion years, well, things will get dark. No, not visually dark. Visually, it'll be quite the opposite. The sun will start emitting more energy than ever, and that will make Earth's temperature go way up. All that excess solar energy will interrupt the carbon cycle, kill photosynthesis, and cause oxygen levels in the atmosphere to drop. No plants, more problems. If anything were still alive on Earth at this point, well, it won't be for long. Most oxygen-breathing life on the planet will have died out. Only anaerobic creatures will survive for a while. Those are organisms that live and grow in environments without oxygen. As our planet is going through this atmospheric change, you'll have to leave Earth behind, or move it to a different orbit if you still know how to do that old trick. In roughly 2.5 billion years, the changes get intergalactic. Our homey Milky Way galaxy will collide with the Large Magellanic Cloud, a relatively small dwarf galaxy nearby. And what a show that'll be. 2 galaxies smashing into each other? The sun will glow up, and not in a good way. Soon, it'll reach its hottest point and grow 10% bigger than it is today. The outer edge of our solar system will see some major changes. One of the biggest moons in the solar system, Neptune's moon Triton, will drop under its Roche limit and get torn apart by the blue ice giant. Not long after that, celestially speaking, our Milky Way will collide with the nearby Andromeda galaxy. Over 1 trillion stars will smash into the Milky Way. The 2 supermassive black holes at the centers of the galaxies will eventually merge and create a new, even more supermassive black hole. And Earth? Well, at this point, it'll lose all its water. Okay, 5 billion years from now, the sun will begin entering its red giant phase. It'll start expanding toward Mercury, Venus, and Earth. Even if the sun doesn't fully consume Earth, things are gonna get hot. Too hot for us or any other terrestrial life to handle. Of course, there will no longer be any life on Earth.
Yeah.
It's possible that Mars, that you terraformed way back in the year 2500, won't be consumed, but it's gonna be far too hot to keep inhabiting. The habitable zone of planets in the solar system will really only include Saturn and Jupiter at this point. And since they're gas giants, well, they aren't super handy for humans. But it's possible you've terraformed their moons, and you got a comfy spot on Ganymede or Titan, or your own personal Dyson sphere. Either way, to survive in the universe in 5 billion years, humanity will need to have slipped the surly bonds of Earth and flown across the galaxies. Can we turn these alien worlds into habitable planets? Well, that's a story for another What If.
Ooh. Real life Star Wars.
and the colors that the ball lightning has been reported in is almost as vast as the size, with some people claiming that it was white, yellow, orange, or even blue. But in case ball lightning wasn't unpredictable enough, the way it behaves is also completely unpredictable. Ball lightning can last anywhere from a split second to multiple minutes long, and during the duration of its stay, it typically moves slowly through the air and can even pass through windows or walls, typically causing no damage whatsoever. And in some cases, ball lightning simply vanishes silently, and in other cases, it literally explodes with a loud bang. And already, ball lightning seems like one of the most amazing and also terrifying things you could witness in person. And I can only imagine what witnessing it would be like if you didn't know what ball lightning was. There's actually a video of a Belarusian train station that shows a ball of lightning crossing over all of the train tracks, and it's just amazing to see. And in the comments of this video, there's a ton of people talking about their experience with ball lightning and how the first time they saw it, they thought it was an angel or a ghost or something else that was typically supernatural, which is a single-celled organism. That's right, this jelly-looking, goo-looking...
Okay, I want to install 𝑘𝙗𝙣. I'll install 𝑘𝙗𝙣 from a quick chat. I guess they got copyrighted. They got copyrighted so hard.
We'll walk through the whole process from unlocking the bootloader to flashing 𝙂𝙤𝙀 step by step, whether you're new to custom ROMs or just no longer officially supported. If your device isn't listed, you can find information about unsupported devices on XDA forums. In my case, I'm using a Pixel 6a. Next, you'll need to select your PC platform, Mac, Windows, or even Linux. Since I'm using Windows, I'll proceed with that and leave that to me. You just need to download a few things from here first. The Android USB driver from the official Google site. Then the device flasher tool.
Right. Device flasher tool.
And finally, the factory image for your device. Once you've got those, you're all set. Now let's move on to the installation.
Okay, so probably not going to be useful actually. What time is it anyway? Oh shit. What if you landed on... Ooh. Okay, let's end it off with this.
Welcome. Welcome to Kepler 186f, a distant alien world bathed in the dim glow of its small star. Today, we're sending Chase on a mission to settle here. On any alien world is to find a planet that's Earth-like. That is, if you're going to have the slimmest chance of surviving. Kepler 186f is just the place.
Extremely dangerous and secretly deadly. Like, what could go wrong? What could go wrong?
Well, quite a lot could go wrong here. Atmosphere or soil composition or how life here has possibly evolved could make it a perilous destination. And those are just the dangers we know of. It could be deadly in ways we've never even thought. Kepler 186f is 579 light years away from Earth, but the good news is Chase is already there, so he's not going to bore you with his even more special than Kepler travel. Kepler 186f is even more special than Kepler 22b.
I want to be on a space trip with Chase.
That's because it was the first Earth-like planet found in the habitable zone of another star. But even then, setting up a base on it is going to be an extremely dangerous mission.
Hey, I mean, this isn't called Chase Takes It Easy and puts his feet up in space. You know what I'm talking about, Rico? All right, initiate landing.
Oh, let's see how wrong this goes.
Kepler 186f. You are one tasty-looking planet. Damn, girl. You got some atmosphere on you.
Don't say that.
Welcome to my channel, fans! So, I decided to get myself a little piece of alien property. I found this beautiful alien planet, Kepler, but it's not your favorite Kepler. I know you Chase heads are really into this Kepler 22b stuff. Well, this Kepler is not 22b. It's not even a B planet. It's an F planet. Ugh, what? Yeah, I know how it sounds, but Peter says it's promising, and for once, I kind of agree with him. So now, Rico's just, circling around, finding us a good place to land, and I want you guys to stay tuned to see me conquer this alien rock and survive Chase out!
Welcome to my channel? Seriously? Kepler 186f orbits way closer
That's the
to
only
its
comment you
star
have?
than Earth orbits to the Sun. It only takes 129.9 Earth days to complete one orbit. But its star is a cooler red dwarf, so this planet does need to orbit closer to be in the habitable zone. So it has the potential to hold liquid water on its surface.
Yeah.
Kepler 186f isn't the only planet orbiting its red dwarf. It has 4 neighbors, Kepler 186b, C, D, and E, but all of them orbit way closer to the star and are scorching hot. Not good places to host any kind of life, even Chase. Kepler 186b orbits so close to its star, Kepler 186, that 1 year on this rock only lasts 4 Earth days.
Okay, I'm afraid to ask, but what happened to the A planet? Did the star eat 186A?
Well, there never was an A planet in the Kepler 186 star system.
Oh
When
no.
scientists name exoplanets they discover, they always start with the lowercase letter b. The letter A is reserved for the star. If there's only one star in the system, like in our solar system, then scientists don't officially name it A. But if the star system has multiple stars, like Alpha Centauri, a triple star system, then one of the stars is named A, then it's B, and then C. Nobody ate anybody.
Ah, okay, so no murder mystery in this system then. Okay, cool. Safe for inhabiting.
Optimal location detected.
Sweet! Oh, Rico just found us a place to put down roots. Rico, let's do the landing thing.
Affirmative.
Landing on Kepler 186f might feel like stepping onto Earth 2.0, but with stronger gravity, alien plants, and maybe some deadly surprises hiding in the atmosphere. Survival here would mean building from the ground up and working together to thrive. Okay, now let's see if Chase can become Lord of Kepler 186f.
Let's see.
Just because Kepler-186f is almost the same size as Earth and is in the habitable zone of its star, that doesn't automatically mean that it's going to be habitable. To be able to sustain life, the planet needs an atmosphere.
Well, this sucks! What's going on here? There's nothing here! What's the atmosphere situation, Rico?
Analyzing. Detecting oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, potentially hazardous alien compounds.
Okay, so not taking my helmet off kind of air, but there still is air.
Yeah, and that's great news.
Ooh.
If Kepler-186f didn't have an atmosphere, well, it would be frozen solid. No atmosphere means nothing could regulate the temperature and retain heat from the star. Now, with a thicker atmosphere, this world would have a greenhouse effect. And this greenhouse effect is great for alien planets. It wraps Kepler-186f like a blanket, keeping it warm and comfortable.
Yeah, it's comfortable, all right. Cue the temperature reading.
13.5 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, balmy. Like it. Ooh, that is a big cliff. Falling off it would suck. Wait, is that water? Oh, and I've been facing the wrong way this whole time? Well, let's go there then, I guess.
Lol.
So far, Kepler-186f sounds great. Orbits its star in the habitable zone? Check. Has mild temperature and an oxygen atmosphere? Check. Liquid water? Check, check, check. But that still doesn't make it safe to breathe, drink, and live here. But it is a good start. The next step of settling on an alien world is to analyze all the samples you can get. You'd need to make sure that the air doesn't have too little or too much oxygen, and that it's free of toxins. You'd need to do all that before doing something impulsive like taking off your helmet.
Yeah, I've died of suffocation enough times. I've learned that lesson. Guys, Kepler-186f? It doesn't suck so far, right? It's got some water, it's got some air, and the temp is mild, you know? Honestly, what else can a guy ask for? I'm ready to unpack. Yeah, I didn't come here with an empty ship. Sure, I'm like a handy kind of guy, but I ain't got the time to pile up some rocks and smack some tools together and build this up in a cave or whatever. I'm gonna dust off my old 3D printer from that time I went to the moon and died in the most unappetizing way possible. Yuck. Okay, I'm just gonna go set this up and I'll see you all in a minute.
Once you have your water and air analyzed, well, it's time for the next step, setting up power. You'd need electricity to cook, shower, and even breathe. The chances of an alien planet having exactly the same air as Earth are extremely low, and Kepler-186f is a little less Earth-like than it seemed. You can't breathe its air, so you'd need to power your life support systems, or you'd die.
God, this is exhausting. And I train every day on the way here. Well, I train most days. I think I trained one of the Saturdays. Anyways, the point is I drank all my protein shakes. I know I'm stronger than this.
Well, it makes sense that things feel heavier than they are on Earth, because gravity on Kepler-186f is roughly 30% stronger.
Ooh.
Huh.
You first.
I guess these solar panels probably need some sun, huh?
That's right. Kepler 186f orbits a red dwarf star, which is smaller, cooler, and much dimmer than our sun. It only gets about 1/3 the light that Earth does. So your regular solar panels wouldn't work there.
Well, at least I don't need sunscreen either.
Wrong. Despite the coolness of this red dwarf, flares from a star like this can be quite sudden and deadly.
No, I doubt that. I mean, just look at it. I mean, I doubt you could get a sunburn here if you tried.
Don't let that look fool you. Red dwarfs like Kepler 186 are
Ooh.
active and often erupt with solar flares, bathing their orbiting planets in deadly radiation. Any life would need serious protection.
Yeah.
All that work for nothing. Luckily, I was pretty smart and planned ahead. I packed a portable nuclear generator.
Why didn't he lead with that?
And why didn't he start with that?
Did you hear that?
Negative.
The denser atmosphere here means sound travels farther and louder. Even the sound of a falling rock could sound strange.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say there's somebody, something else here. Ugh, this place is creeping me out.
Maybe.
I think this'll do for power. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't start with this, the answer is I forgot I had it. I packed it a while ago.
Ah, sure.
Well, I'm just gonna sit back and let the 3D printer do its magic. I wish this place had more sun. Oh, wonder what the local watering hole has for drinks. Eh? Maybe a pina colada?
Yeah, I would advise against drinking the local water. It could very well contain highly poisonous chemicals.
Yeah, that does not look drinkable. Thankfully, I have my handy-dandy water recycler. You, really don't want to know what it recycles.
That water is recycled from your urine.
Rico, I know. Everybody knows. Stop telling
Obviously.
me. I try to forget, and you keep reminding me. Ugh, now that you got me thinking about it, I can't even drink this stuff.
You don't just come across liquid drinkable water in space, and you can't bring unlimited quantities with you because that would make your ship very heavy, so you have to create your own water from the materials you have available.
Anything's better than drinking. The hell is creeping around here? Charlie? Is that you? Okay.
Oh no. Something's creeping around. Bad idea. Minutes later.
So much sand. Oh, look. Sand. What? Oh. Check this out. So, like, how did I get here, right? Well, let's see. First, I heard a really weird, like, noise, and I followed it. Had to climb, like, a really high cliff, too. Then I walked literally forever across sand, didn't complain once, because I knew it was all worth it to bring this to you guys. Look at it!
You didn't complain,
Look
sure.
at these hues! The RGB is giving serious CMYK, right?
Don't say that.
If the atmosphere on Kepler-186f is just right, there's a huge potential for alien plant life. Under the dim red light of the dwarf star, plants could evolve to use as much of that energy as efficiently as possible. The photosynthesis under these conditions could produce a very different color palette of flora, just like what you see on this exoplanet.
Wow. I should set up my habitat here. Oh! I bet my printer has finished printing something by now.
As attractive as the flora of Kepler-186 may be, a whiff of alien pollen or a touch of sap could trigger allergic reactions or even death.
Rico, why'd you make me throw it away, you stupid robot? Answer me! That was rhetorical, don't answer. Here's a recap. I found a way better spot for the habitat. It's got these weird alien plants, the view... North Che...
It's
And
a
I should be
strategy.
able to eat a plant before it eats me. Huh? Remember? Like that time on Kepler 456b or whatever? Huh? That was interesting. Roll that clip! Yeah, I did not see that one coming. Hostile carnivorous plants? Yeah, no thank you. I prefer my plants to be herbivores.
We don't know exactly what kind of alien life we could possibly encounter out in the universe. Out here with billions of exoplanets, you can expect the unexpected. And yeah, that death was truly gruesome.
Yeah, it was kind of an aggressive first contact. I'm gonna build up my courage now. Up is always so much easier than down. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on now, it's bobsled time! John Candy.
Oh no.
Warning. Sudden temperature drop. Temperature reading at minus 48.3 degrees Celsius.
On Kepler-186f, super-cooled rain can fall through the planet's dense, chilly atmosphere. These droplets are harmless looking, but they stay liquid even in temperatures well below the freezing point of water. The instant these droplets hit Chase's suit, helmet, or his exposed skin, they crystallize into ice almost explosively, fogging and freezing over his visor. Chase is now stuck in a brittle shell. In seconds, he'll freeze solid and die. Or that. I guess he'll never check out the habitat he started. Don't worry. On every moon in the solar system.
Lol. Just lol. Can you? I want to check if. Double check stream is good. The stream looks like it is good. But at this point, drag this over. There we go. At this point, there At this point, I'm just gonna take the rest of the night to have something for dinner and just relax before I have to go to bed. That being said, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. My name is Brandon Blitz. I'm a variety streamer. I stream lots of video games, chat me, as well as I do art, I do programming, and I recently started learning 3D modeling, like I promised. But I'm going to wait a little bit and just get used to the general gist of it before I start streaming it. That being said, I hope everyone's day, night, or time zone has been swell. And make sure, Chad, make sure you're eating, make sure you're hydrating, and make sure you use the bathroom as well. I know you haven't used the bathroom in the next 6 hours, so go do that. And hold on. Ew, you're stinky. Why are you stinky? Go shower. Anyway, anyways, I'm gonna get going now with Blitzy. Bye bye, Martinet.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back.